Hey everybody, the NFL draft and the NFL draft red carpet are just days away. In fact, the media preview is on Wednesday, the NFL draft is Thursday, and the NFL draft red carpet starts at 4 o'clock Eastern. Let me tell you why this is an unpolished gem that's worth millions, possibly billions. Simple. The NFL doesn't recognize it as a separate entity for anyone to purchase and own it, with around the broadcast, t-shirts, logo. Sure, they sold a sponsorship, but the sponsorship is really tied to the NFL draft itself. And there's no logo. There's no way to identify it. They have it on the NFL network with announcers, finally, which is, a good start. But if I watch it on YouTube, and I should be able to watch it on YouTube Live, and here is where NFL can get more out of its YouTube partnership, right? I should be able to work with YouTube influencers like myself, if I'm the NFL, and have NFL draft players that are coming to, in this case, Green Bay, where whatever pre-selected clothes they wish of a range or array of them made by organizations the NFL has apparel deals with, and specifically for the NFL draft to make suits and offer shoes and so on and watches. And I should be able to have a link where I can actually have my viewers buy those items now through the next several years. Split the revenue between the influencer and the NFL and the player that's wearing it, so that the player is incentivized to actually come to the NFL draft and make some money. Right now, we have situations where, hey, you know what? Shedeur Sanders isn't coming. He's at University of Colorado, where he can control his brand from his perspective, where he can make some money from his perspective. I get that. The NFL has to come into the era of name, image, and likeness. These young men are coming into the NFL more often than not now, already millionaires. And it's cool. So it's going to get to a point where they can so call their shots and have their parties that the NFL runs the risk of losing control of its own brand and having some type of lawsuit open up between, this is my prediction, a group of players as college students and the NFL. Happy Easter, by the way, everybody. Under the idea that, hey, look, they want us to not hold these events on NFL draft day because the NFL says that this is sullying the draft brand. Well, the NFL needs to better identify how it's using the draft brand for that to be something that can be completely argued well by the league. Right now, the league is still stuck in the early part of the 21st century with respect to the NFL draft red carpet, which was started in the 21st century and hasn't gotten out of it. It's tried different ways. Well, hey, we'll use these YouTubers that have millions of subscribers, only to discover something that, I would have told them. But I thought, I'm not going to bother because they're not paying attention to me. That a lot of the YouTubers that have these millions of subscribers, they're actually fake. And they got them buy these subscribers and they don't generate. And it's actually been proven. The videos do not generate on a use basis, okay? The videos do not generate additional views with respect to all of these subscribers. In point of fact, that's how you tell when someone doesn't have the kind of reach you think they have. If you have a video that's up and you've got millions of subscribers, then shouldn't your video be at least showing something like what? Hundreds of thousands of views? But take a look at, I'm not going to name names, but you can just type NFL draft red carpet. Look at the front page for those YouTubers. There's only one that has several million subscribers, the videos of that person have several thousand views, and that's it. That's it. I have videos up there that have more views than that person, okay? So what was the whole purpose for? The NFL doesn't get the key to how to make YouTube work, and it doesn't ask someone like me. The NFL, I believe, assumes that, hey, Zinni is 62, there's no possible way he could know, forgetting that I'm the first person to cover the NFL draft with a YouTube channel. In 2006, when no one at the league had heard of YouTube and knew what was going on, and before they realized, hey, I partnered with Ustream, and I've connected Ustream with YouTube, and now I've got this empire going on. And the only reason that happens is because I actually showed Roger Goodell. I was with the now late Bill Chackis in 2007, and here comes Roger, and we called Roger over to take a look at what we were doing. Hey, Bill had his snowball mic, and I had the YouTube set up, and we were using Blog Talk Radio, and we were using Ustream all at once. It was glorious. Then in 2008, we get the word that, oh, by the way, the NFL wants you to go down to the Grand Lounge because ESPN was complaining about you. Oh, where did that come from, right? And so, all right, did it come from Roger mentioning to them or something? Whatever the case. And I'm not saying Roger did anything that was bad. He could have just simply said, hey, Zinni's got this thing that's doing it. It looks like it's pretty cool. They only paid $25 to do it. All right. So we were showing the way for the league and letting the league know, hey, you know what? We're ahead of the time. We're ahead of the game. And that was the gift that I wanted to bring, all right, to the league for inviting me to cover the NFL draft in 2004, with 2005 being the first year. That was it. I call it a constant innovation, all right? The NFL is not applying that to the NFL draft red carpet. And yet it's in the tech business now. Tech communications, tech broadcasting. The NFL draft red carpet should be the focus of a number of different programs, like On the Red Carpet, NFL style, that sort of thing. There are stories about players that could be told in a TV show because the players have great stories to tell, but they're not getting out. I noticed when we were covering the NFL Combine and my colleague Bill Carroll was there, the people that were there, the media folks, were asking questions that had nothing to do with football. And Bill said, well, can I get a football question in? And I thought they had to do with life and everything else. That's NFL draft red carpet material, just like Oscars red carpet material, right? So the NFL is really missing out on doing it right. I've got more ideas I'll share later. Subscribe to Zinni62 on YouTube, the Vlog Report with Zinni62, and bookmark NFL News by Zinni62.com. NFL News by Zinni62.com. That ends this broadcast.